Brawl news! To start off today's video, free is always good. It's time for the daily check-in of the free rewards, and day 9 is actually a very significant one, and that is 50 free chroma credits. Much like the free credits, this is the same exact value as a jackpot chroma credit that we can get from the daily freebies, which is technically 10% of the value of a chromatic brawler, which is pretty dang significant. I hope you all have been enjoying the daily free rewards here to celebrate the Brawler days. Christmas is in the air. There's nothing better. Also getting very, very close to that free classic Shelly skin, so make sure to stay tuned. That's coming out once again on December 25th. But next up, switching our focus to something I have been dying to put in a video, something that warms my heart immensely. Taking a look at a tweet 5 days ago from Frank, more than 10 million players returned because of this update to Brawl Stars since December 1st. The growth, engagement, and re-engagement has been nothing short of amazing in most countries. For example, in the US, yesterday we saw the highest amount of DAU since the start of 2022, dude. Frank clarifies that DAU stands for Unique Daily Active Users. You guys, I gotta be completely honest with you all. The last couple updates before this current one, the Candyland and the huge changes that came along with it, I was starting to get really worried. I normally don't express that type of stuff in my content because, you know, I enjoy Brawl Stars. I love Brawl Stars no matter how popular the game is. I'm going to enjoy this game. But you know, it's never a great feeling with a game that you love knowing people are losing interest and not enjoying the game as they once did. So really happy that Frank, as the game lead, shares stuff like this from time to time to the community because, oh my goodness, this was honestly one of the coolest things I've seen in a really long time. Look at all the beautiful lights, guys. It's like Christmas early. Oh my goodness, it's awesome. So this graph is honestly one of my favorite things to ever see. I've seen it on one other occasion, and that is my very first trip to Brawl Stars HQ out in Finland when they released it global, the global button, where we saw this map light up in colors because it went global. So it's really cool to see everything so bright. And let's not beat around the bush here. This stuff is awesome. It's pretty dang flashy, right? But look at freaking EU over here. There isn't any landmass to be seen. It's just engulfed in light. Scrolling down here, Frank clarifies, P.S. The screenshot shows battle starts. Every pixel shows a player starting a battle in the region. Dots stick around for about 30 seconds. If more players in the same location start a battle, the dot gets bigger, as you can see, and it slowly awakens this beautiful Thursday morning. It's so nice. I love looking at the map, some of these things, like just little tiny dots out there. Dude, there's just nothing better. I am honestly overjoyed with this update so far, and sorry I'm getting a little bit sappy, but I care about Brawl Stars so much, and seeing comments like this saying dev team has been nailing updates since Robot Factory update dropped, which gear reworks was much of a factor. Love to see it. And then Frank saying the next few updates will keep adding on these new systems. We have quite a few things planned for you guys. Knowing that all this cool stuff is continuing to come, is going to come in the future, it's just really reassuring. Lex, Mom, get the camera. But dude, this is going to blow your mind. This individual saying Europe made me blind. I can't imagine what it would look like in countries like India or South Korea. And look at this reply from Frank. It's nuts. There is literally nothing here but light. Are there land masses there? I have no idea. The light is so bright. So this is South Korea and Japan. Isn't that wild? Oh my goodness. This graph or chart that we can see is so dang cool. But yeah, everyone, I just had to throw this in here. 10 million players returning to Brawl Stars because of one update is no laughing matter. It's really cool to see, and it's super exciting knowing that the update is performing very well. Of course, there was some bugs with compensation, credits, all that crazy madness, but in the main scheme of things, this update is a phenomenal one in my opinion, and knowing that people are currently enjoying Brawl Stars really puts a smile on my face. But getting away from that phenomenal news, I had to let you all in on a particular quest that I've been seeing a lot of people discussing, and that's really exciting. I wasn't aware that I actually did it offhand, just playing some random matches on my main account here. I did the quest already. But several of you may have noticed in the special quest tab over here on a mini account of mine, we have an example of a quest for credits. In the Brawl Talk, the dev team was explaining that they wanted credits to be available on quests from time to time, as well as in challenges, which is super, super exciting. I know a lot of people are kind of worried how long it might take to get certain brawlers here in the game. You have to expend quite a bit of effort in order to move along the star road, but knowing that we'll get quests like this from time to time, just win 6 battles for 50 credits, as well as I'm so dang excited to see the very first challenge and how many credits will be available in one of those, as opposed to just like coins, token doublers, and profile icon if you win the challenge. Dude, can you imagine if we get like a lump sum of credits for the final reward? That'd be so exciting. So it's gonna be cool to see progression based things a little bit more often for effort stuff like this. But on top of that, we also have a quest for a really, really cool profile icon to celebrate the dark Brawl Days theme that came out a little bit ago, which is when I'm assuming this quest came out. So if you guys aren't quest grinders or anything like that, or if you haven't played Brawl Stars here in a few days, make sure to not miss out on the profile icon. It's a pretty cool one. Here's a better look at the bad boy for you all to see there. Loving those colors. It's like ice. Oh my goodness, it's awesome, dude. Loving the vibes for the dark Brawl Days theme here for this Brawl Days update. It's impeccable. Moving along to a quick update on the Jackpot video that we made a few days ago for the daily free rewards. I've been seeing so many comments, and thank you guys for helping me get a bit more accurate data here on these Jackpot rewards that were literally not explained at all. It was just a nice surprise on update day. But one of the rewards that I said I haven't seen an example of at all showing up in just the regular daily freebies are the chroma credits, and I have confirmation now from plenty of you guys out there that there are 5 chroma credit offers as well as 30 chroma credit offers, much like for the regular credit freebies. And just in general, when it comes to the Jackpot daily freebies as well as the regular freebies that we can expect every single day, there is going to be much more accurate data here in the next upcoming couple days from the Brawl Stars dev team that the creators can give to all of you guys. It's so dang funny because I tried to dive into it because I thought we weren't going to get any concrete data from the dev team on it, and I think I might have spurred like a little bit from other people in the community to ask the dev team, and they literally said, oh yeah, we'll let you know in a couple days. So I guess that video might have helped out in some way, but it will be somewhat obsolete here in a couple days when I can let you guys know specifically what the rewards actually are here, not just trying to grasp at straws. So that's something. But next up, moving along to something I'm assuming a lot of you guys forgotten about at this point, something that I thought would have come out by now already. This individual here got a response from Frank, but of course in a different language here, basically asking Frank, Danny, and Paula about the most recent Supercell Make winner, the Lost Spirit Frank skin, and when is it coming to the game. Dude, it can't be just me forgetting that this was a freaking thing with all this crazy stuff that has just recently come out. I was speculating this skin was going to be coming out in the Halloween Brawl Days update, and we're now getting into Christmas. But we do have confirmation from Frank saying not sure if Google Translate is reliable, but if the question is about skin release, yes, it'll come, no time and date yet. This dude says, take your time to make a piece of art, please. Dude, yes, this Supercell Make skin is gorgeous, dude. I cannot wait for it to be released in the game. I had a good feeling that this skin could have been released here in this most recent update as well, but not yet. I'm starting to find it hard when it would make sense for a skin like this to fit into the game. What type of theme would it be appropriate to implement this skin into the game, update theme wise? The reason I thought it was going to fit into this update is because with this Candyland theme update, we have this weird vibe of like almost that Once Upon a Time update theme. I did want to save this for a dedicated video, which I still do plan on making when it comes to updates being released, when we dive a little bit more in depth with lore and interesting stuff, Star Park related things, if anything's present. But Lost Spirit Frank, the whole entire Supercell Make campaign was they wanted a skin developed for Frank that was around the whole Once Upon a Brawl theme. And in this photo here that came out such a long time ago to promote promote the rock, paper, scissors challenge. We saw a really cool background here with the Once Upon a Brawl castle there, and then right next to it, an unidentified structure, literally showing us in advance this most recent Candyland update coming out. So yeah, once again, the Brawl Stars dev team up to their shenanigans, giving us sneak peeks for future updates, and there's much more for this Candyland update and things that might be related to Star Park lore and stuff like that, so make sure to stay tuned to that. But that's just a reason why I thought the Lost Beard Frank could have fit into this, but it seems like the dev team might have their hands a little bit full with all of these crazy implementations recently, so we just got to be patient for that skin. But yeah, everyone, I suppose here towards the tail end of the video, the last thing that I wanted to bring up is, of course, there haven't been any more significant updates on this whole credits debacle or anything like that. Players did end up getting compensated for the whole credit debacle that happened with the trophy row bug the first day of the update, but there was a little bit of an error with the compensation. Some of the people who ended up getting the bug also got compensated. Frank had mentioned that they're going to be looking into the situation and something might come of it yet again, and nothing has been touched upon up until this point. Just felt like it was important for me to bring it up a little bit to keep you guys in the loop, seeing that I've been covering this whole news story up until this point. So again, I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop if anything comes of it. But yeah, that's just about it here for this episode today. A little bit of a lighter one, but I felt like there were some important things that I wanted to get off my chest, especially that very first story of 10 million people coming back to Brawl Stars. That is so exceptional. Such amazing news for a game if you're a fan of Brawl Stars, right? Oh my gosh. But yeah, everyone, hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. Really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars and enjoy your Christmas, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Adios and take care.